What up, family? I'm back with another video. In today's video, I want to talk about liquidity, man. I actually had someone hit me up. They DM me and they said, man, listen, I watch all your videos, but I simply just lost this trade that I knew was going my way, and it eventually went my way. So I told him, I'm like, listen, send me your trade. Let me take a look at your trade. Let me see what you did wrong, right? He sent me his trade. I automatically knew what he did wrong. I told him, like, listen, you were just simply a part of liquidity, right? Instead of being a part of the move, you were part of liquidity. So in this video, I'm going to teach y'all how to stop the bleeding, right? Stop being part of liquidity so you can actually become a profitable trader and start trading with the actual move, right? So without further ado, let me stop running my mouth. We're going to get into my computer so we can learn how to spot liquidity and stop being part of it and trading with the move. Let's get into my computer. All right, y'all. So number one, you have to identify the trend, which way the market is moving. All right. So my bias when I came to the charts was bearish. I was only looking to take sales, right? So if I'm only looking to take sales, that means I'm looking for clear supply levels. All right. So when I came to my 5-minute time frame, y'all, I seen that we had a supply level here. All right. We had a supply level here, and we had a supply level here. All right. This supply level is the major supply level, right? So this happened at about 8:30 in the morning, this supply level, but I don't come to the charts till about 8:45, right? So this is printing and the market doesn't open until 9:30. So this is what happened at 9:30. All right. So first, I identified my supply zone when I came to the charts at 8:45, and this was my supply zone right here. All right. So this is my supply zone that happened at 8:30. All right. If you watch my previous videos, I tell you exactly how to spot true supply and demand levels. All right. So this is my supply zone. All right. Now, when I seen that the market was pulling back closer to New York session opening, this was the level that I was looking for price to come and take out, right? I wanted price to come up and take out this lower high before I execute on my trade. And it did exactly that, right? So I told y'all that liquidity likes to come and grab recent lows, recent highs, and equal lows. All right. So this right here was a lower high, right? Price literally came up and wicked above this area to take out this lower high, right? So after I got this lower high, right, this was the 9:30 candle. This 9:30 candle right here completely shot down, right? Now, a lot of people will get FOMO and see that this big move is happening and is ready to jump into this trade, right? No, I simply just let this play out after it grabbed my liquidity. So after it grabbed my liquidity, this formed a new supply area that I was interested at getting in, all right? So I got this. I boxed this up, right? After my liquidity grab, I literally waited for price to come back and tap into this area to show me some rejection off of this area. Once I got that rejection, that was my cue that the sellers are still in the market. All right. I got in at the break of this wick candle, right? I put my stop loss above this engulfing bearish candle, right? So my stop loss is right around here. I simply went for my 1 to 2, which was right in here. So it's important for y'all to understand liquidity, right? Because if you're not understanding liquidity, you're going to always be a part of it. You're going to always get stopped out. Say if you was a person, right, you marked up the supply zone, and as soon as price came to this level, right, and tapped on this level and showed a little bit of rejection off of this wick, and you got into your trade, right? You literally probably put your stop loss at the top of this zone and you literally got wicked out, right? That's because you were a part of liquidity and you wasn't patient enough to actually wait on this grab to show you the real true overall move. All right. So this is how I spot liquidity on the day-to-day basis, right? I want to see some high or low get taken out before I'm ready to execute on my trade. All right. Now here's another example, right? All right, this happened at 10:15. Okay. So if y'all was to see this setup, right? This is another liquidity grab. This is another supply zone right here that presented itself, right? After this move, price literally came up and and grabbed all of this liquidity. Now this liquidity dug deeper than this one, right? So say if this is your supply zone and you got in as soon as you start seeing this wick rejection right here, right? Price literally came up and stopped you out. You have to let the liquidity play out before the move is actually ready to happen. I always preach liquidity is like gas for your car. The market needs energy, the market needs gas, the market needs whatever it needs before it starts to move. Your car cannot move without gas. The market cannot move without liquidity, right? So you need to get these liquidity grabs first, and then you'll be able to execute on your trade. All right. So I hope I was able to help y'all in this video today. If you got some clarity, make sure you drop clarity in the comment section. I want to see who actually got clarity on liquidity grabs after this video. If you're not following me on social media, make sure you follow me on social media, TikTok and Instagram at It's KB on Instagram and Old KB on TikTok. All right. Appreciate y'all for tapping into this video. Until the next time, I'll catch y'all in the next video.